An intriguing, possibly pregnant Marilyn Monroe is captured in July 1960. Reporter Collie Collier, also a construction worker, is captured on the beams of the Wrigley Building in 1920. Marilyn Monroe shares a sweet moment kissing 12-year-old Donald Thompson, a victim of muscular dystrophy, in 1955. A baby sits among a pile of ostrich eggs, with the ostrich standing behind them in Ootshorn, 1939. Actress Carrie Fisher playfully poses in a trash can with a bottle of wine in 1980. Musicians Anthony Kiedis and Flea of the Red Hot Chili Peppers pose for a portrait in New York in 1986. A Soviet housewife utilizes a mini washing machine in 1984. A 6-year-old Austrian boy named Hans Werfel beams with joy after receiving a new pair of shoes in 1946. James Dean is photographed shooting a rifle at a target at the Texas State Fairgrounds in Dallas in 1956. In 1918, a soldier missing a foot helps another soldier missing both arms light a cigarette at Walter Reed Hospital. Musicians Eddie Van Halen and David Lee Roth share a moment outside McDonald's in 1978. A worker carefully shifts gold bars inside the Federal Reserve Bank in New York in 1959. Santa Claus undergoes an inspection at the checkpoint of Oak Ridge National Laboratory in 1944. Belgian businessman Maurice Maitre, in 1889, shamefully exhibited a family of Selknam people from Chile in chains in Paris. American women vote for the first time in 1920 after a hard-fought struggle for suffrage. Children fish for dropped change in street grates during the Great Depression in the 1930s. Janis Joplin, one of the most influential female rock stars of her time, exudes confidence and charisma in 1969. British singer and songwriter Freddie Mercury watches himself on a screen in Japan in 1985. In 1955, Rosa Parks refuses to give up her bus seat, sparking a pivotal moment in the civil rights movement as she challenges racial segregation laws in Montgomery, Alabama. A woman secretly pours alcohol into her cup from a cane during the Prohibition era in America in 1922. The RMS Queen Elizabeth arrives in New York, bringing servicemen home after the end of World War II in 1945. Albert Einstein playfully poses with an Albert Einstein puppet in 1931. A group of children participate in a Temperance Rally in England, 1917. A French woman accused of collaboration has her head shaved by vindictive neighbors in a village near Marseille in 1944. U.S. Army personnel. William Mosa and Jessie Hampton strike a pose with Sicilian civilians during their service in Italy in 1943. Jim Henson, beloved creator of the Muppets, helps an elderly lady cross the street in 1982. A young couple shares a dance during a lively party in the 1950s. Against orders, a German soldier assists a small boy across the Berlin Wall. A boy with a portable lemonade stand generously offers water to other boys in Berlin in 1931.